Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats. And they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the American, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bearcats will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The 49ers offense takes the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going, with the 3rd and long coming up. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch near the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bearcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Darnold. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They feed him again. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
First down, Bearcats.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using the quick game. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Darnold. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The 49ers will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And the Bearcats are in the hurry up. Quarterback on the keeper. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
Number 60.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give to the tailback. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Runs for the tackle. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to keep
turning it on. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. It's a draw. Jukes his way for more. Fights off a defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Rossi. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the 49ers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a 1st at the 32. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He's got it on the right. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll sneak it. He has the first and still on his feet. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bearcats look to do some damage in the red zone. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bearcats! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. UTSA delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in San Antonio. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The give out of the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. After the run, now to throw. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Just drives it between the uprights. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the foot.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the lone back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll try the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a touchdown Bearcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. Holds it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got it on the move. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
The 49ers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
We just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Carolina.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. That's caught. It's Rossi. Crosses the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Rossi. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rossi. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The 49ers in a good spot here with second and short.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Looking downfield on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's second and long. They'll run the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown.
48, Charlotte, 10.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
First and 10.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air on second down. Setting up the screen. Nice move there. Turning it on. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Quick handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rossi. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hit as he throws. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. The run from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Darnold. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Handoff from the shotgun. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Wants to go up top. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Looking left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this. Unleashes one deep. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The hand to the running back. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Well, give the defense credit there. They took all the quarterback's options downfield away, forced them to check it down, rallied to the football, and now they've set up 4th.
Punt is on its way. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. The 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a little space.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Motion from the back. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And tackled there by the defense. The 49ers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man down the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They go to the ground, creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Rides to the back, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll run this play from the pistol. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page. You get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. The 49ers decide to punt it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
and they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.